Alright, time to play a game of Beat the Clock since I have something that will be arriving on my doorstep within probably 20 minutes or so. So, we're going to be seeing how much luck we can get. Hey! Don't you be wearing purple. That's my job. So, here it is, the Deep King Agnol. I know you were expecting like a really crazy outfit. That one's crazy, but it's not like ridiculously crazy. Oh god, it's that thing. I don't believe we've seen a Sedinja thus far. If we have, then I don't remember it. Sedinja has very low HP, however, it can only be defeated by super effective moves. Luckily, I have Flamethrower right here, so I can take care of this immediately. But just be aware that that is the only way it will die, is by a super effective hit. Just fair warning. Which would mean, since it's a bug, you can use ice, you can use fire, you know, you've got options. But just be careful with it. Because if you don't have anything, then you're in trouble. And you don't want that to happen. So, yeah. So, I have Giraffe Frog, that is a psychic type. In case you don't remember, the Kingdra that just appeared is Water Dragon, I believe. So, I'm going to be hitting it with Electric, of course. Yeah, I was expecting a full restore to show up at some point in this fight. It had with all the other bosses in here. And it really doesn't bother me because he just used up a turn to use it, so. Of course, that's going to be going against me with a critical, more than likely. Oh no, he didn't need it, okay. There's a reason I didn't send out a Umbreon. I realized that that would have been more effective. Okay, that should have been... Okay, that was weird. I'm not sure why that happened. So, let's switch it up here. I don't think this will do more, but I think it's going to hire a special attack. Well, a critical hit would always help too. As you can see, he's got pretty high levels here. I mean, that Kingdra is level 70, so... Even though I've been gaining levels here, I'm like, some of my Pokemon are 10 levels lower than that. Skarmory, which is Flying Steel, so Fire would have worked well against that. Electric would work well, or would work normally, I guess. Alright, this might be his last set. I'm not sure if he has 5 or 6. I wasn't really paying attention, so we're going to find out here in a second. I know he's got at least one more. Sableye, okay, that's not weak to anything. It's a Ghost Dark. It's not weak to anything. Okay, yeah, he's got 6, definitely. I don't remember if Psychic works on this thing or not. I don't think Psychic works on either of these. Which is why I'm just going to get rid of the Skarmory now, and hopefully he'll send out something that I can attack with Psychic. Oh, right, the Shuckle. Duh! I was like, what does he have left? Hello, the thing I've been talking about for like 5 episodes straight, his Shadow Shuckle. That thing is very, very, very poor in the department of attack, I believe. It may not be defense, it may be attack. Let's put it this way, his Shadow Rush would do more damage to him than it would to you. That's how weak it is, so... what do I want to go with here? I guess we'll do that. I'm not sure if I want to use Swift against this guy. He may take way too much damage from that, I don't know. First and foremost... We're going to get rid of Sableye and paralyze his Pokemon, obviously. Yeah, I figured you were going to try something like that. Confuse Ray Shadow Ball. Typical Ghost-esque stuff. Yeah, that was his Shadow Rush. It took away 6 health. And it looks like his health took a little bit more of a hit. Not much, but a little bit more. His attack stat is very, very, very poor. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. And I'm going to pull up a Safeguard just in case. I realized that Ampharos is already confused, so that doesn't, you know, it doesn't block that, but should he throw another status effect my way, now it won't work anymore. Shadow Rush. This is one of the few Pokemon where you can get hit by a Shadow Rush, and it really doesn't matter if he uses it against you, because unless he's at low enough health for him to die from recoil. I'm just going to use Cotton Spore just in case this does manage to go through. Just because I don't want to accidentally attack that Shuckle. At least not yet, anyway. Well, I don't want to accidentally attack it at all, but I'd rather not attack the Shuckle right now. Period, so... Another Shadow Rush, which won't do anything. Alright, that takes care of the Sableye. So now that just leaves the Shuckle. Another Shadow Rush. Once again, next to nothing. Alright, so now what I want to do. Who do I still have alive? I still have everyone but these two. Okay. So I could confuse it, I guess. You two are out. So let's switch it out. Is the Ampharos the one I'm switching out right now? Yes, it is. Okay, let's switch it out. Just sing. I know that won't do anything because he's already hit with the status effect, but I just need to use up a term right now. A turn, not a term. I know I've got notes somewhere. So I'm looking for them right now on the Shuckle. Because I don't remember, it's one of two things, either its defense is really high or its defense is really low. If its defense is high, then I need to start attacking. If it's low, I don't want to attack it, because then I'd be making a gigantic mistake. The Shuckle has 212 for defense and special defense, but a 10 in attack speed and special attack. Okay, I gotcha. Let's go ahead and confuse it and safeguard, I guess, just to use up a turn. And after this turn, I'm just going to start throwing Ultra Balls and Great Balls and whatever I have. So it's got 212 for defense, so it's got a pretty good defense. It does not have anything in attack speed or special attack, so... I think that just said my safeguard faded, so now I can use up a turn with that. Let's go ahead and throw a... Well, might as well start... Well, yeah, I might as well use up the Great Balls. I don't know why I need to go buy more Ultra Balls after this. Well, maybe I need to buy more Ultra Balls, I'm not sure. I mean, this is the second to last Shadow in the game, so... And it's only level 20, so I probably don't need to buy any. And once you get all the Shadow Pokemon, there's no need to buy any Ultra Balls, because what are you going to catch? There's nothing left. So, I mean, there's no point. Alright, so I was showing this really quickly. As you can see, my capture card unfortunately cut out, but I was just going to show his defeat pose and the fact that I did beat the Colosseum. You're not going to get a TM this time, unfortunately. The ones that you obtain are from the other ones, so after this point, you're not going to be able to obtain any TMs here. You will still get cash prizes, though, so just wanted to put that to your attention. But now we have completed that, and I'll be saving. We have all but one Pokemon left, so we're going to be getting it. There will be a quick cut right here, and I will see you guys in 2 seconds. And now we are back. I'm actually recording at a completely different time, so it's a little bit different time for me, but it's actually video that you guys saw Shuckle being caught, sort of, since my capture card decided to die during the catch. But either way, now that we have caught Shuckle, that is, of the 48 Pokemon that are in the game, we have 47. We are missing one more. And that will activate maybe right here. No, not yet. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is actually, for a while here, what we're going to do is pretty much just roam around the main parts of the overworld. What you can expect to see happening is you're going to be getting emails like crazy. And people are going to be like, why are you attacking me? I hate your face. All that kind of wonderful stuff that they send. And so obviously you'll wonder what's going on. But when I leave this area, I'm just going to head to a random spot on the map and it'll probably show up. And it may show up right here, I don't know. Nope, not yet. Okay, so let's go to... Yeah, we'll just use the Shadow Pokemon Lab, see if it shows up. Yep, sure enough, there we go. There's one of them. You may just have to go to every location, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, what's with you, Dash the Athlete? I'm Dash from Phenac. I'm just an ordinary citizen who happens to run around the town's fountain. So what gives you the right to have your Pokemon attack me? You don't deserve any respect as a trainer. Shame on you. Well, thank you, Dash. I appreciate that, dude. Let's go to Phenac City and deal with this idiot. Oh, he's right here, and we have another email. We'll intercept him. Yes, it was me that sent that email. Why did you attack me? Are you doing this elsewhere too? No. I don't believe anything you have to say. Well, then why did it matter what I said, dude? And now we get another email. Net from the editor. List completed. The last Shadow Pokemon is Togetic. That completes analysis of the data ROM you provided. Oh, that's nice. So let's head to another location, see if we can't pull one up here. I'm just kind of picking random spots, so let's go to Pyrite. There is no rhyme or reason to my order, really, there's not. I'm just trying to get these things to show up, and they usually do by just heading to a new location on that world map. Who is this? Bit from the Ender. Delta, I caught you on film in an unbelievable scene that's terrible and shocking. What's your problem? Why are you attacking people with the Shadow Togetic? And he sent you a picture of, you know, you actually hitting somebody with them, and he looks... I don't know. It's just a weird looking picture. I suppose we could go to the Under and find out exactly what's going on here. I don't think you actually need to talk to anybody other than Dash, the guy that you attacked. But I'm just doing it for, you know, a little extra whatnot. And for anybody that's not going to watch this all the way through, I'm going to mention it later, if you're just going to go straight to the battle, if you know what I'm talking about. Something I'm going to go over while we're going through these little areas is also, this may be the last video, or I might do the extra stuff, like purifying the Pokemon or not. That just depends on what you guys want to see. I was shocked when I heard the word on the street, but Delta, I know it wasn't you. I believe in you. Well, thanks, dude. I believe in you, too. So yeah, this will be the last video of catching Shadow Pokemon, so I'm going to ask right now, I'm going to ask later. Go ahead and put in the comments, do you want me to show me purifying the rest of the Shadow Pokemon, and do you want to see the other mode? Because keep in mind, we have Story Mode and Colosseum Mode. Colosseum Mode's like just all battles instead of, you know, going around through the story. But if you guys don't want to see that, then it'll end here, and if you do want to see it, then I'll keep on with it. And so I'll probably give this like a couple days, and if I don't get any comments or if everyone's saying nah, this is good, then I'll end it here. If there's like a whole bunch of people that really want to see it, or even a decent amount, then I'll show it. So let's go to Mount Battle, I guess. Haven't been here yet for the email to show up. Wrong one. It's me, Net. Please watch TV now. That's right. All boys leave home someday. It said so on the TV. And the TV's never wrong. Never. Let's go to... I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as there's a place that's a TV. You can find one in Phenac, there's one in the outskirts stand, there's some in Pyrite. They're usually just inside of houses, so that's how you'd find them. Should be one in the mayor's house. And yes, the mayor is... He's not, like, unpurified, but he's gonna act like nothing ever happened. Oh no, these guys are here, I forgot. That's right. There have been reports of another Pokemon attack on people. Here's a shocking footage of the harrowing attack sent by one of our viewers. The footage was sent by a brat in the Under who declined to reveal his identity. That wasn't much of a footage of an attack, it was just kind of a Pokemon standing there. And they can't see the dark aura. Remember, only your partner can, so I don't know why it was showing it on the TV right there. It's obviously for emphasis that it's a shadow, but they shouldn't be able to tell that. Whatever. Let's go to Agate, since we haven't been there yet for an email. Like I said, these are just going to keep popping up. I know where you're supposed to go, but you have to get the emails for this to actually, you know, do what it's supposed to do. And I really wish I'd quit going to the snag list by accident. Live TV news. Please watch TV now. I just did, dude. But actually, I'm pretty sure he's referring to something else, so let's watch TV again. Since we're already here, we'll just go into somebody's house. Because you can do that in this game. You can go into somebody's house randomly. There's no TV in here. Well, I know the, I know Egan has a TV, so we'll just go in here. This is the shocking footage of Pokemon Tech P. Bureau Discussion Advised. We're bringing this story from the outskirts stand. This is an exclusive scoop with a video feed. Nice buzz shot on the other guy, by the way. Jeez. So anyway, really quickly, well no, we'll go ahead and head out of here. Really quickly, this is what my team is right now. The team you're going to be fighting will have the Shadow Togetic at level 20, and the rest of the team is going to be level 68. So he's going to have 5 level 68s. So it's just a fair warning of what to expect. I'll go over what he has before we actually go to Outskirts Stand, so if you think you need to level up more, or if you need to know what type advantages to use, I'll tell you what they are right now. Alright, so the team that this guy's going to have is an Armaldo at 68, which is a bug ground or bug steel. A Melodic, which you've already seen, that's water. One of the Mainstrick, whatever, which is electric, a Houndoom, and a Gyarados. So, 2 of them are weak to electric, the Melodic and the Gyarados. Houndoom's going to be weak to water. The electric will obviously be weak to ground. Armaldo's weak to quite a number of things. And obviously the Togetic you want to be really careful with. But I'm going to keep in the front Ampharos electric and Quagsire for water. And for ground, I suppose, too. If I really need it. So yeah, this is officially where everything comes to the end of the little email thing. That was just kind of a small little screw-around moment. So yes, this is a rookie reporter Ancha live on the scene. A shocking new development has emerged. Just when the battle ended, another shady man appeared, and he looks exactly the same as the other man. What's going to happen here? I Ancha remain on the scene to give you this breaking story. What else do you have to say? Oh my gosh. While I bring you support solo, the sinister man is approaching me. Did you say anything else? No. How about Willie? Oh hey, it's you. You cream me again, it seems. Wait a stinking second. Why are there 2 of you? Because this guy is evil, that's why. You're me and I'm you, and we are all here together here. I can see you don't understand, but there is one thing certain. You're going to battle me. Sure, why not? Shady Guy Delta would like to battle, so it will be Shady Guy and then whatever you named your player. Melodic and Houndoom. Wow, I made a good choice. 1 weak to electric and 1 weak to, not fire, weak to water. One that is fire. I realize it's also dark, I was just going to go with water for the sake of, the sake of why the heck not. He's got water absorbed, so maybe that'll give me a little bit of an advantage here. Let's go for a little bit of luck. Why not? don't remember if this thing's weak to... Should be weak to ground. It's per fire. Yeah, they're gonna be faster than me, of course, because they're level 68 and I'm level 60. I know they're gonna be faster than I am. And in all honesty, I have no idea if I can beat him or not. I just was gonna go through the story. If I don't beat him, then oh well. Oh, of course it missed. Why would it actually, you know, hit its target? And yeah, Quagsire is probably going to die because... Yeah. Might have actually had a shot if that mud shot had hit because it would have lowered his speed. But nope, that's not going to happen, so I can't use... Espeon against him. There's no real reason to use Typhlosion against him, so... Umbreon it is. I'm gonna save Altaria for now. Good thing I did too, because that would have really hurt Altaria. I have no idea if the Shady Trainer has a healing thing or not. I figured if he did, he would have used it right then, because Melodic was in red, so I was really expecting him to use up a turn for like a full restore or a max potion or something. I'm surprised he didn't. Confuse Ray. Fortunately, they don't have anything that's going to be super effective against me. As long as I'm careful, I should be alright here. Yay, Thunder Wave! Know who that's going against. You deserve that. There, have fun with that. Oh right, Safeguard. Forgot about that. Oh great, you have Lightning Rod too. Fantastic. Which means I get to waste all my time trying to kill you. I do like that synchronize effect. Just when somebody decides to be a jerk to you, you can just get them right back with it, assuming they're not, you know, protected by either their type or whatever. And since electric type is not, you know, safe from getting paralyzed, they can get paralyzed. It works really well on them. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Attack you, items. Got plenty of these things, might as well use them. I probably won't need these. Oh, yeah, there we go. I knew he had something. I guess he was just waiting for, like, our low health and then some status effect as well. Maybe that's why he was doing that. I'm not sure. Safeguard will probably go away after this turn. Hopefully go away after this turn. Yep, there it goes. I'll deal with that in a minute. First I'm going to get rid of him so I can actually start attacking somebody else. Because he's probably going to send out Gyarados next. He may send Armaldo, but he might send out Gyarados next. Alright, yeah, go ahead and get to go first. As long as both of these can go through, then I can get rid of this thing this turn. Nope, didn't think so. Now we get to spend one of my favorite turns, where we can just do nothing but heal. That's always fun. I got new full restores. The paralysis seems to be working 100% of the time. I don't need full restores. Fantastic. Well, I would use Moonlight, but there's a pretty decent chance that that won't work, so... Generally, most boss fights will only have 2 full restores, so he may have just used up his last healing item. I could be completely wrong. I don't know how many he has, but there's more than likely that's how many he will have. I'm gonna play a little bit strategic here and no, not switch out. because that paralysis is still in effect, and it's not going to stop working until I get rid of it. It will work every time. There we go. All he's been doing is using Flamethrower over and over, so, I mean, it's pretty safe to say he's just going to do that until he runs out of power points or he loses the Pokemon. Are you seriously going to paralyze Umbreon again? You know that's going to synchronize and just hit you right back, you know. Idiot. Like, he could have done it against Ampharos. It's maybe an electric type, but it can get paralyzed. And he wouldn't have gotten hit by Synchronize if he had done that either. Dummy. No, not Max either. I probably should have, like, used some of the PowerPoint ups and stuff like that, but I really just don't. Plus, if I am going to shove Colosseum Mode, I'm definitely going to be switching up my, switching up some of my moves and then increasing them, like, not Ampharos, Umbreon would definitely have Shadow Ball. You know, like, some stuff like keeping Swift on both Typhlosion and on Espeon, that was strictly to capture Shadow Pokemon because it's not that strong of an attack. I wouldn't actually be keeping that for, you know, any other reason. Because there's no reason to. Come on, Capture Card, you can do it. Alright, question of the day. Is Surefire's attack actually going to go through this time around? Survey says... Nope, didn't think so. Since it hasn't worked any time yet, why would it work now? Actually, you know what, I better wait, because if I do that, you know what he's going to do is just use Thunder Wave again, so... let's just try for Moonlight, I guess. Oh, no, I just lost Ampharos, because he's going to go after him too, isn't he? Nope, still went after Umbreon. Okay, good. Finally got rid of him, which means he's probably out of his healing items. So he's got Gyarados and Armaldo. Oh, he did send out Gyarados. Okay. I was kind of, like, part of me was really expecting Armaldo just because I had... Because, you know, it's like a water flying. It's like a type that's really weak to electric, so I wasn't expecting to see it. Kind of weird that it showed up, but okay. So there's Thunderbolt on it. And make sure it doesn't die. Because that wouldn't be very helpful if I tried to kill it and then it died before it could get its attack off, huh? I don't know what Gyarados is probably going to try to use Hydro Pump or something like that if it can get a turn. Nope, not going to get one. Sorry, Gyarados. And yes, his Shadow Pokemon will almost always be sent out last. Not last, it'll be second to last, but I assume, yeah, Armaldo's coming out next. But if you haven't noticed, trainers that have 3 or more Pokemon by the end of the game and they have a Shadow on a team of 3 or more, generally it will come out last or first, not in between. Let's go ahead and do that. I have no idea if Armaldo's going to get to go first or not. No, it's not. Okay. Well, that did more damage than I thought it was going to do. I probably should have just attacked it straight up. Oh no, Ampharos is still alive. Barely. Houndoom. And another reason I'm really trying to keep Ampharos alive, like, I know I'm being really anal about keeping Ampharos alive, but another reason is because, once again, Thunder Wave paralyzed the Shadow Pokemon. And I know I could use a Revive, but it's just easier to just use potions. and there's absolutely no reason for me not to, because I have more than enough. That's the thing about challenging those Colosseums, you get plenty of money from them, especially if you use the amulet coin. Even if you don't, you'll still get a lot of money. But I'll go over the Colosseums if you guys want me to later. I'm going to go over all that discussion of what you guys still want to see after this, because that right there is the last Shadow Pokemon. And yes, pay attention to its level. It's only 20, so don't attack it. Because unless you're fighting with a team of 5 strong ones and you brought in a weak one to try to hurt it a little bit, if you attack that with anything on my team right now, it will die. Even with a Swift, it will die in one hit, so I'm going to go ahead and paralyze it. And I guess use Bite on Houndoom. I'm still confused. I'm not sure if I want to confuse his Shadow Pokemon or not. I'm probably just going to paralyze it and then just start throwing Ultra Balls and Great Balls at it. It's only level 20. I mean, Makuhita we had at the start of the game, he was a higher level than that, so... That's fine, he wouldn't have been able to do much anyway. Let's face it, if you used Shadow Rush, it wouldn't have been done that much damage. Yeah, might as well start going after it now. If I can get it now, that'd be awesome. Use up the Great Balls first. It's not going to take 25 Pokeballs total. 2 Great Balls and 23 Ultra Balls to get this thing. I don't expect this to catch. If it does, great. If it doesn't, whatever. It's at full health. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't. Yeah, I didn't think so. Now we can get rid of Houndoom. Alright, so unless I'm mistaken, that was his last main Pokemon. The rest is just on his Shadow. Yep, okay, so it's just that one now. Got it. Slow it down. Let's try an Ultra Ball this time. I mean, I really can't bank on it doing anything. I don't know how much it would get hurt by confusion if I confused it, but... like, if I seriously start getting really annoyed at this thing, I can try. I'd like for it to get off a Shadow Rush just to see how much recoil it would take. And I know there's no reason to lower its speed. Of course, it's, you know, almost 50 levels lower than we are, so it's more than slow enough to definitely be going last each time. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the last Great Ball at it, and yeah, I might as well try to confuse it. Well, not try to confuse it, but confuse it and hope it won't kill itself in one hit. I highly doubt it. Confusion's more so based on the Pokemon's overall HP relative to their level, not just in general. Confuse Ray doesn't have a power stat, it's a status effect. I do find it funny that Umbreon's been paralyzed, and now that the main part of the battling's over, I've had no problems with it at all. But whenever I was actually in the battling, it was giving me major issues. Okay, yeah, he won't take that much damage from confusion, so I'm fine. Go ahead and just use Cotton Spore, I guess. Switch out Pokemon, I guess. I'm just kinda... well, I can go ahead and try throwing another one, I guess. In that case, let's go ahead and switch out for Espeon. It's still got Reflect, so I can't really do anything there. I mean, I could use Moonlight if I wanted to restore that small amount of health, but there's no reason to. I didn't even pay attention to how much damage his Shadow Rush did, but it couldn't have been that much. Nope, he's still going to break free of it, apparently. Reflect. If this one doesn't catch, I'll probably just speed it up. Or not speed it up, but I'll cut to catching it. Alright, so I'll just cut to catching it. Alright, there we go. That took like 2 more catches after that. And that one actually got to show on camera because it didn't mess up. Player defeated Shady Guy, insert your name here. It would take me to do it, good going. I get it, because you're fighting somebody that looks just like you. Actually, no, his name is fine. He's the Master of Disguise. Your reputation's totally trash, mohaha. But they all saw it on camera, so it really didn't do that much. Oh my gosh, the perpetrator text wasn't this trainer, but an imposter. This is a major scoop. It's a huge break in the story. Gotta hand to you, guy. It's tough to beat the real thing. But he wasn't the real thing! I wasn't using any of those Pokemon on my team. Whatever. Don't care. So now if we go back, they should be... Yep, they're gone. So now it just leaves Willy there, like he's supposed to be. So, now that we've done that, we have captured all 48 of the Shadow Pokemon. There are no more left to catch in the game. If you're low on money for whatever reason, and apparently now's the time you decide to be greedy, you can sell the rest of your Pokeballs, Ultra Balls, Great Balls, whatever you have, because you are not going to need them anymore. That is it. Alright, very, very quickly, all I'm going to go over before we end this video off, because I already know that we're way past my typical time limit. What I want to say is, number 1, I'm going to put in the description of all the Shadow Pokemon you can get in the game. You can get them over and over. You'll have infinite chances to get them. In the description, I will put where you can find each of those Pokemon. So, if you want to find them, look in the description. Secondly, how much of the post-game stuff do you want to see other than what we've gone over? There is not too much. The only things we have left are the individual Colosseums in the story mode, the one in Pyrite, the one here in Phenac, etc., which I can show off and then show you, what TM you'll get for it. And also, do you want to see Colosseum Mode, which is outside of story mode, but it's playing through stuff like Mount Battle, etc., and you will use your team in story mode. And the last thing is, do you want me to show any of Mount Battle? So, put in the comments below whether you want to see any of these and which ones if you do. If you don't want to see anything, then make sure you actually put I don't want to see anything, because I'm probably going to give this about a week for comments. If the majority say no, I don't want to see anything, then I'm going to end the project here. If I don't have any comments, then I will end the project here. If a lot of people are really pushing for one thing, like I'd say probably like 4 or 5 comments for one thing in particular, then I will show that off. For Mount Battle, it will probably be sped up minus the 100th battle. But other than that, I think that is about it. So, I will see you guys in the next project, which I do have decided what that will be. And, so yeah. I'm probably going to delete my save file too, if anybody does say no. So if it comes up wanting to see Colosseum Mode in the very distant future, then I will use my other file that's on my other memory card. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.